This is exercise 3.16. Notate triads based on the given key and the Roman numeral. Use accidentals, not key signatures. Voice chords in closed or open spacing is required as they ask. Then it says create an SATB for voice setting by doubling the root for open spacing chords. All right, let's take a peek at this. So the first one asked for B flat minor. So the first thing I would do, you already see the answer in front of you, but here's how they got it. So B flat, D flat, F. There's a B flat minor triad. And we have to remember that we are, I think it's 3-0. Epic fail. Okay, I'm starting over. So the first one has been done for you. So in the key of B flat minor, you should have this memorized by now, that it has 5 flats. Now we're not using a key signature here, but they're asking for you to make a chord built on scale degree 3. And so they use the Roman numeral for it instead of the caret and the 3, because this only means scale degree 3, but this means harmony built off of scale degree 3. So in B flat minor, B flat, C, D flat, D flat is the third note. So if I build a triad, I have D flat, F, A flat. Because B flat minor has 5 flats, and so does D flat major. Okay, so that's where they got this open position thing. They did the trick where you leave the middle note as it is, you leave the fifth as it is, you take this F and you throw it up here, and now it said to double the root. So you come up here and double the root. And that's how they did it. So there's a closed position, and here would be the open position without the top D flat on it, and then when you double the root, now you have SATB. Okay? So the next one, letter B, is just asking you to do it in closed position. So that's one step less. Okay? So what you do is you go to D minor. D minor would be D, F, A. So what is the 5th scale degree of D minor? D, E, F, G, A. Okay, so let's drop down to this A so we have room to grow. A. Now it's a capital 5. That equals a major triad. A, C sharp, E. That's the dominant triad. Here's D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 to 1. Okay, so it asks you to build a 5 chord in D minor. Well, there's your answer right there, and it is in closed position. You don't have to open up that one. Letter C, F minor. So it wants the 4 chords. So in F minor, you go F, G, A flat, B flat. And we use the harmonic version because we're making harmony. So you're looking for scale degree 4. Okay? F, G, A flat, B flat. So in a home position, it would be B flat, and then build a triad. D flat, F, using the notes in the key of F minor. Now, the little 6 means you got to flip it once. So invert it. D flat, F, B flat, like that. So here's 4 chord, and here's 4 in first inversion. Now it says open it. So do the trick. Leave the bottom note where it is. Leave the B flat where it is. Pop that F in the middle up to here. Whoa, that was an E. My bad. I tried making an F and I missed my mark. F, and then double the root. Now the root is not this D flat right here. That's not the root. The real root is B flat. So open, when you double, you got to double the B flat. B flat, come on, is the root. That looks so bad I can't stand looking at it, so I'm going to just rewrite that again. B flat is the root. Okay, Letter D, E major. Oh, this is easy. They wanted one chord just flipped once into first inversion. So E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, B. Well, scale degree 1 is E. So go E, G sharp, B. Okay, so that's root position. Now just flip it once. G sharp, B, E. And there you go. Now, actually, I forgot on letter C to backtrack just a minute. I forgot to, oh no, we didn't. We doubled the root. Okay, just kidding. So let's go back. So here, now we are going to double the root. Remember, the root of this thing is, oops, how'd that happen? The root of this thing is E, not G sharp. So let's do this. G sharp, B, E, and then throw E up there, okay? Now, to make it look right, so it looks like soprano, alto, tenor, bass go like this. There's the bass, and the tenor, and the alto, and the sopranos, okay? So you got root position, closed, open, but not looking right, but now it looks right. A major, 6th chord, okay? So A, B, C, sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. So you're looking for A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, F sharp, okay? Get my pencil going here. F sharp, A, C sharp, just build the triad. Okay, so that is in the key of A, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the 6th chord, and it's small case because it's minor. Okay, so just open it, go F sharp, wait a minute. Okay, oops. F sharp for the bass, C sharp for the tenors, and that A can go up here for the altos, and then double the real bass note, which is F sharp. We'll give that to sopranos. So root position, open. Well, that's pretty dramatic. All right, over here, letter F, G minor. You want a 2 chord that's flipped. So in G harmonic minor, the notes are G, A, B flat, C, D, E flat, F sharp, G. So the 2 chord is built off of the note A. And just gonna stretch it. Okay. So we have A, C, E flat. Has to be in the key of G minor, which has 2 flats. E's are flatted. Okay. So that is the 2. I don't know what just happened. I guess I had it on erase. Okay, let me try that again. A, C, E flat. That is the 2 chord, and it's a diminished triad. So this is asking for first inversion, so just flip it. C, E flat, A natural. Okay, so that's your G minor 2, diminished 6 in closed position. You don't have to make any more calculations. Well, I guess it's asking you to double the root. I forgot about that. So the real root is A. So you could rewrite it like this. C, I'll put the A in the tenors. I'll put this E flat right here. I'm going to move it up to the altos like this. And then just double the real root, which is A. Okay? But that's an open position. So actually, you didn't need to do that. This is the answer for that one. Okay, and letter G is B minor. B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, A sharp, B. So the 3 chord is built off of B, C sharp, D, the note D. And that would be D, F sharp, A. That's a major triad. That's why it has a capital 3, Roman numeral 3. So there is the 3. You flip it once, and you get F sharp, A, D. So that one's 3, 6. That's 3, 6. In closed position. Now to open it, do the trick. F sharp for the bass, D for the tenors, and give the A up here to the altos, and double the real root, which is D, not F sharp, but D. Okay, so that's your open position. So here's 3. You're looking for 3, 6, F sharp, A, D. And here is open position, doubling D's. Okay, letter H. E flat major. So E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat, F. F is the 2. F, A flat, C. Why A flat? Well, because I know E flat major has 3 flats. B flat, E flat, and A flat. So I have to put A flat in there. Okay, so that's root, and that is a 2 chord. I'm going to flip it once. Can I move down an octave? Because otherwise we'll have tons of ledger lines. So I'm going to start on A flat, but I'm going to start on the lower one. A flat, C, F is 2, 6. And then C, F, A flat is 2, 6, 4, which is what you want. And it says close position, so you're done. But if you would have wanted to open it, then keep the bass on that and put the tenors right there, and this middle F right here, pop it up here, and then double the real root, which is also F. So it would look like this. Okay, so here's the process. 2 in root position, flipped it once to first inversion, flipped it twice to second inversion, the numbers are 6, 4. And that is closed, which it asks for, but now I'm going to open it just to show you how I did it. And there you go. All right, here's the last one. And this one is C sharp minor, has 4 sharps, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. Now, this B sharp is not in the key signature. It's an accidental that you write in. The key signature has 4 sharps. But if you're dealing with a B and it's in a dominant chord, you'll also sharp that. So let's see what we have here. So C sharp minor, and you're looking for a capital 5, 6. That is a dominant chord right there in first inversion. Okay, so in root position, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp. So it'd be G sharp, B sharp, D sharp. It's kind of hard to write in all those sharps. That's the 5 chord. Okay, so the 5, 6 is B sharp, D sharp, G sharp. Because I flipped it once, so there's 5, 6. And again, it only wanted it in closed position, so that is your answer. But let's just be mean and make you put it in open position. So you're going to keep the B sharp in the bass. We'll keep the tenors on the G sharp. The middle note D sharp I'm going to give to those altos. And I want to double the real root of this thing, which is G sharp. So I guess I'll give soprano the G sharp up there. And so again, the process was I put a 5 chord in root position. I flipped it once. And that is your answer because they asked for close. But then we just opened it to show you how to do it. Okay, F sharp minor. We will use the harmonic minor version of the scale because we're making harmony. So you go F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D, E sharp. Okay, so scale degree 7 equals E sharp. And then F sharp would be back to scale degree 1. So you're going to build a triad off of E sharp for 7, okay? So the reason why it's a small case 7 with a circle and a 6 is because if you build the root position triad, it would be E sharp, G sharp, B, and that would be just the plain old 7. And it's a small case with the circle because it's diminished. And here's 1. Okay? So that's where this part comes from. Now, in order to get this, you have to flip it once. So you're going to flip it to G sharp, B, E sharp, like that. And now this one is the diminished 7 chord in first inversion. And remember, you don't have to put the 3. That's just understood that it's there. Here's up a 3rd and up a 6th. Let me erase that. Okay. So now you're almost done. Actually, you are done because They only ask for a closed position, or close. It's as close as it can be stacked. So see, that wasn't too bad, and you lived through it just fine. And that, my friends, is how you do this assignment. So hopefully it's starting to make sense. This week in class, we're doing the same exact process of manipulating and flipping the chords, etc., only we're doing it with seventh chord. So it's just going to be a slightly more tricky process because you're playing with 4 distinct pitches instead of 3, but it's the same process. So we'll practice it very hard all week so that you'll be confident and ready for the midterm exam.